What is going on, YouTube? How are y'all doing? Let me know when you get in, and let's see if we can. All right, got a good feed. Excellent. Let's see if we can find you on the. Nice. Nice. You putting in your Merle? You putting in uh, your request? What's up, Alex? What's up, guys? Yeah, don't please. Yeah, what they said. All right, all right. I will grant your request. I grant it. I don't know. It's looking pretty up, guys. Looking pretty up. This could be a flat right there, guys. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're coming down after that. What's up, Raid? What's up, Mike? All right, Mike. I'll get you some. I'll get you some pics of the camper. It's nothing special. It's just it's a little fixer upper I bought a couple years ago, real cheap, and it's a high low is what it is. And anyway, I got it home the first day, and the wall fell apart, and it's been sitting in my driveway. I've been working on it here and there when I had time, and I haven't had any time. So Gandalf live. Okay, Gandalf. You shall not pass. Gandalf. Yeah, you shall not pass. Stop. Right there. It's not my best Gandalf, is it? All right, good entry. There's 19 of you here. Let's figure it out. Let's see. Mike Luger, welcome, buddy. Let's see. Crypto Don Juan, what's up, man? Make it dump. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on. So let's start with Ethereum because Ethereum's got an interesting chart. It's been more up than all the others. So um, what I'm going to just try to do is just do some live TA, and I'm going to cover um, I'm going to cover all the coins. Okay, guys, I'll cover Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, XRP. Sorry, Max, you can skip out for that part, and we'll just kind of hit them all. And any questions you guys have, we'll let you know. I have not looked at this prior, really, so. This has been my account up to this point in Ethereum. That this is possibly a triangle. Excuse me. And we got an A, a B, and a C. Um, expecting this wave to come on down. C wave needs to be 5 waves. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that at all. I'm not sure if that's a triangle. I've been saying it's not a triangle. I kind of go back and forth sometimes on that. Um, all right, hold on 1 second. Kids are in there playing Minecraft Bed Wars, and they're talking to their friends. What's up, Sandra? How's it going? All right, 23 of you. Welcome, y'all. Okay, let's see here. So let me jump out to Ethereum here and just kind of show you the big picture of Ethereum. And I use Ethereum primarily, though I am in a short right now. I use Ethereum primarily for a correlator, okay, correlation. So Ethereum's tricky, definitely tricky here. Let's see, go. Let me just get this corrective wave here. I think I'm in log scale right now. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to sneeze again. Okay. I might sneeze again. They come in threes for me. Anybody else like that? All right. So the way I counted this the other night, messing with it, is that we've got an ABC here. It measures correctively right there. It doesn't surpass the 1618 there. So we got an ABC working there. Then we got this three wave here, a three wave there, and this five wave there. And I said, you know what? Looks like we've got an expanded, a running flat here, right there. So that's what I think we've got right there is a running flat in the middle of Ethereum. Then that running flat um, is followed by a five wave structure. And then we've got a three wave structure here that looks like a flat to me. That's what all the other ones are looking like. So we've got an A, that's a B, and then I'm looking for the C wave to finish. So I'm looking for basically a W, X, and a Y. If I have it on log scale right now, and looking for a bottom at the 1-to-1 somewhere around 115 in that ballpark. 112 to 115. All right. So that means we need to start coming down. Ethereum needs to start coming down in five waves, I would imagine, if that count is right. But that count might not be right. I just don't like the sideways motion of this wave. The sideways movement of that wave is really messing things up. It tells me a couple things, guys. It tells me that guys, we're going to get a big move soon. I mean, as sideways as we've been going, we're going to get a very large move. That's my take on it. Now which direction? I think down, but you know, I mean, look at the sideways motion here. We had a fake out to the upside and then came down hard. Okay, sideways motion here for a while, came down pretty hard and steady. Had a rebound here, it came down hard. We've been just going sideways again for a while now, and this time, the time it's been taken to do it, it's quite a while. I think we're setting up for a very large move, and we need to be on the right side of it. So I'm going to try not to be locked into down or up tonight in my TA. I'm just going to say, okay, what am I seeing? Um, so with that being said, I don't know how else to interpret this right here. I've got this five wave move that makes a lower low here. Okay. This is what I try to do when I don't know. I try to just look at the structures. I got a three wave there. This is a three wave there. I could construe this as a three wave, or I could construe that as a five wave. And I think on the smaller time frames it's a five wave, but I'm not sure. So we got this five down. We got a flat there. It looks like, and then we've broken. You can see this triangular shape here. we've broken it to the downside. We need some follow through. We're getting a retest of it right now. So we broke it and we're getting a retest. Um, trying to see if there's any other places where it's done that. I think it needs to come down and make these lower targets for sure. Let me zoom in. The reason I'm starting with Ethereum, to me, the chart is the cleanest. The and then if we can get a directional bias out of Ethereum, that might give us a market bias as well. You guys really need to work on adding correlation. You need to chart at least Bitcoin, but I found that Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum do pretty well. Adding XRP to the mix kind of helps with the alts a little bit. Um, Even though Ethereum and Litecoin are alts, they tend to be kind of majors. We got majors and minors. So all right. What kind of wave structures are we looking at? Well, we know. What do we know here? I know that there's a three-wave move right there. I know that. Now, what came next could be a five-wave move, but we didn't get a lower low to follow it. So it's not a five-wave move. I think it's a three-wave move. Okay. Then we got another three-wave move there. So this to me looks like a WXY right there in the middle. So that seems pretty clear. So we've got a wave there. We got a connector, and now we got to figure out, okay, what is all that right there? So let's zoom into that a little bit. There's no doubt in my mind that this is a five-wave structure right here. That's five waves. This is a five-wave structure, and that's a five-wave structure. It looks like a 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. Okay, it looks like an impulsive wave, but I don't like the wave delineation for the third wave. It's almost like it's a diagonal, but not. Excuse me. That could be a WXYXZ, but they're not three waves to me. They're five waves. They look like five-wave structures to me. So that's the first thing I'm noticing here. These look like five-wave structures in here. That's a three-wave structure, no doubt about it. Now what's this right here? I think I counted it as a five-wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a five-wave. That's the way I counted that. This is a five-wave. That's a three-wave. So one, two. Oh, interesting, guys. All right, got it. I got it, guys. Got it. Wow, maybe I got it. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Then we got this big wave here. I think that's a two wave, guys. I think that's just like a two. So I think this is. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. We could have is a series of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This might be another 1, 2 here. Unless that's an extended fifth wave. This fourth wave, it did not violate the 1, so that could be a 4 wave. That could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could be a finished 5 waves there. And then we're making, this way. Now this wave, it looks corrective to me. Let me show you. It's been kind of pumping up, like steady pumping, but let me show you why I think it's corrective. I showed it last night, did a little in the trading group. Looks like we got a triangle there, right there in the middle. Sorry, I'm ignoring the chat, guys. So we kind of come up in three waves here. Then we got A, B, C, D, and E. And then we've got a five-wave structure. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're coming down. That's 1, 2 to the downside, maybe. So this looks close to finished. It might have a little bit more. Let's check the extension here. Um, hit the 786, could come up here to 183. But it looks corrective, and the reason it needs to be corrective, in my opinion, is because of that triangle. The triangle can only be found in a B wave or an X wave or a 4 wave, and this is not in the position of a 4. So this isn't in the position of a 4. So the way I would count this wave would be W, X, Y, or A, B, C. I don't think it's that doesn't look like a 5 wave in there. I like WXY better. Yeah, that's a 5 wave, a 3, and now we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably finished, y'all. It's probably finished and heading down. So it looks like Ethereum's probably going to make its way down, maybe. And to me, Ethereum looks down because of all of these waves. What's up, Meyer? Hey, Eric. What's up, Ivan? Are you over in England now, buddy? It's possibly true, Elroy. I'm going to look at it here in just a second. What's up, Alfredo? Lisbon. What's up, Sci-Hole? Add. I'll get to your charts here very shortly. Yep. All right. So finishing up Ethereum, and then I'll look for Add's chart, Ethereum idea. Um, and Elroy, by the way, I sent you an email, Elroy. I hope you got it. Let me know if you didn't get it, buddy. Um, Max, you're hilarious, man. I love it. Thank you, buddy. I'll take it. I'll take it. I love it. All right. So if all of this is a triangle, we have an A, and then this is B. This triangle is a B wave. If that's the case, that makes this a 1-2 wave, and now we're in the middle of the third wave. Let's put a measurement on that and see what it would look like. We came down and hit the 1-to-1 extension. That's a 5, 3, and a 5, and we got kind of a deep move here. I don't like how deep it is. Just don't like how it's almost like, guys, we're gonna get a straight up candle from here, from this thing, but I don't I don't think so because of this triangle in here, unless that's not a triangle. But it sure looks like a stinking triangle. All right, let's everybody match max. Everybody, let's see if 43 of you match max. That'd be awesome. That'd be funny. All right. I just wanted to see the pump because I see price and Bitcoin moving as well. Bitcoin's pumping a little bit as well. Da da da. So yeah, 183. And if it goes past 183, then we need to relook at that wave. But man, that looks awful corrective. It does not look like an impulse at all, guys. Impulses, have straight lines in them. This is kind of just a corrective pump, so to speak. It's going to fizzle out. It's got to. It's got to. Man. You know what? Ad. I'm almost in agreement with you. And let's talk about that. He says they broke my belief about going up. You know what? Almost every analyst I have watched, it's going up. It's going up. And even me, even Jim Pierce is like, it's probably going to go up. So if so many people believe it's going up, guys, we better watch out for a downside move that's big. The IG sentiment here is, we've got 83% of people are bullish here on Bitcoin. Okay, 83% of IG's customers are bullish. They're in long positions. 83% are in long positions in IG. Okay, that means that's why they have this word bearish next to it. So this particular website, DailyFX, their bias is bearish because the market is bullish. They're contrarians. Okay, Ethereum is 91% are bull. 98% are bull in Ripple, and 92% are bull in Litecoin. So it's, guys, we need to be looking bearish. Okay, and so just keep that in mind. That's really, really important. Way back when we got the big candle to the upside right here, everybody was bearish down here. Everybody was bearish. And so what did they do? They took it up. Okay, so we just got to be careful there. Okay, all right. Let me pull up a couple of your charts here and take a peek. And I haven't finished Ethereum, but we're going to get to Bitcoin shortly. But what I like to do first is kind of just look at the best chart and then see if I can get a bias, for immediate directions. Maybe do you have practice tomorrow? All right. All right, Ad, show me what you got, buddy. Okay, so this three wave moves a W, but it's a shorter. This third wave is shorter than that. I'd rather have the W over here. Okay, so I'd like to see this W right there. X, that's good. A, B, C. Looking for five waves. One, two. This third wave isn't as deep as I'd like to see it for a three wave. So that's my concern there. But yeah, you're seeing a five wave move there and a three wave move. Okay, and then you're seeing a five wave, a three wave. I'm not sure if that's finished or not because that wick right there is really messed me up. Looks like a 1-2, 1-2, and man, it's gonna be a big move to the downside. See, when you get a 1-2, 1-2, guys, that's a really big. So when you start getting a bunch of 1-2s, 1-2, 1-2s, you got big moves coming. It's gonna be big. So that to me, that's what Ethereum is looking like. It's looking like down, 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 down. I mean, like big, and it makes me think Bitcoin needs to do that as well. Thanks for sharing that, Ad. Appreciate it. Let's check out Khalid's. Okay, this is Ethereum large scale WX. Yeah, I was looking at this ABC there on log the other night. Um, I don't like your 1 2 3 there. I want to see your three come down here. Probably four wave here. If you want to call that impulsive, let's talk about that for a minute. So let's go to the 4 hour. So instead of calling this corrective, let's get it on log. Got it on log. Okay. So the only problem here is that uh, if you call this a 1 1 2, the problem is you don't have five waves here in the A, and it's more like a three wave move right here. I mean, you got a one there, but then you've got this flat for a two. So actually, this A should be right there. A, B, C right there. That to me is an ABC, not a 1 2 3. But let's consider it as a 1 2 3. Just giving you some feedback on your chart, Khalid. I want to. Comes down to the 1618. Okay. Problem you're going to have here is how do you deal with these three wave structures in here? There's too many three wave structures. So this is the way I would deal with it if I were you. If I wanted to have that impulse as a potential count, I would do 1 2 3. All that's four. We got a four, and then this is the fifth wave. That's how you get an impulse out of that. I don't like it, but that accounts for the three waves that you have here. This three wave structures. At least it accounts for it, and then it gives you a five wave, a fifth wave right here. And then what we have is a corrective wave to the upside that actually is going up. Guys, you're thank you guys for the I really appreciate it. Y'all are funny. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gary, and thank you, Ivan. Appreciate that, Andrew. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. What a gift. So yeah, Khalid, that's the way. So yeah, I would like to see in this count. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's what you have. Okay, okay, okay. It's just the way your numbers are. Okay, so that's the way you counted it. That's good. And so yeah, you got it going up. So we're going to go down a little bit, then we're going to go up for a Y wave. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's possible. So that would give us a 5. Then we need a 3, and then a 5. I mean, maybe. Yeah, sure. That's not invalid, Khalid. Not invalid at all. And that would correlate with a pretty big down move um, for Bitcoin as well. So get this crypto. um, did you send two ad or just one? Okay. All right. Let's finish up Ethereum here just to try to get some bias. It's a really tough count. It really is. It's a tough count. But that could be an impulse there. It could be. And that gives us an up move. His count basically gives us a down move, then an up move, and then a down. You know, that would correlate. That would correlate with Bitcoin. So let's finish that out. Consider that for a minute. So we got an impulse. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three wave move A, B, C. So we got to finish this C wave. So yeah, we got to. It's going to get us down and then get us up, but not up huge. Just it's going to take us down. Then we're going to go long. That would correlate. So let's look at that. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like my triangle here now a little bit more in Ethereum because that gives me an A and a B wave and it counts for all this crap here. And then I just have a 1, 2. I need to finish this third wave 3, 4, 5. I wish this had come lower. I really do. I mean, that's forcing that's forcing a wedge. I don't like it. So we got a 5 wave move here and then a 2. So we got a 5 wave corrective wave. We got a 5 wave corrective wave that came pretty high. That looks like a 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we got another. That's a 3 wave. All right, so that's a 3 wave move right there, guys. I mean, I don't know. But it looks like it's reversing. Looks like it wants to fall over. All right, I'm going to come back to Ethereum. I'm having a hard time finishing that out, but my inclination is we got a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're going to go down big time. It's going to be big, 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 big. Tomorrow morning, big time. So add, are you counting this last wave as a diagonal? What's up, James? Hey, Emery, what's up, man? Trying to remember if I acknowledged everybody. Hey, James Bond, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I just, um, where are you saying the diagonal starts? Back here? Get rid of my triangle idea. Okay, so from the E. Yeah, the only problem, I just don't like the shape of it, Ed. I just don't like the shape. It's more of a channel. That's an I don't know burger. It's more of a channel, you know? Just a corrective wave in a channel. But there's no doubt about what we've got is we've got a 5 wave there. 3 wave. That's a 5 wave. Though I don't like the way it finished. Man, it made me mad. Maybe it is a diagonal, guys. Yeah, we're gonna get the 5th wave down. And that's gonna be ABC. And so what that gives us then, no, not ABC, sorry. That gives us, that finishes us out with an ABC. I like this. Let's get the extension off of that guy. Gets us down to the 786, man. I like that. 786 has been big. I mean, if it takes a little longer, um, into the evening tomorrow, then we could get down to the 1-to-1. But that would make the 5th wave longer. I don't like that. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think we're coming down though in Ethereum. Where to? Nobody's guess. It's your guess is as good as mine. Let me check the divergence here. You can see this wedge shape here. So much better. See it so much better. Kind of see the wedge shape. We're trending. So we're at the top now. Need to probably come on down here. So we're probably going to come on down. Yep. Thanks, Ivan. I appreciate it, buddy. All right. You're not too late, James. I've only dealt with Ethereum. All right. So there's. I really like that. Khalid and Adad. That would put us with a 3 wave move to the upside. With we got to come down first, and then that's going to get us up to the upside. So we might have some big down movement coming tomorrow, guys. Tonight and tomorrow, and then we're going to be looking for some bottom. Maybe maybe Bitcoin's going to come down lower than we expect. Maybe come down around $7,800, $7,900. I was watching one guy's channel today. He says there's really good support at 7,850 in that range. And so we can look at that in just a minute. But so that might correlate very well, especially if BTC comes down deeper than we expect. So let's jump over to BTC, and I will get to LTC, and we'll do the stepchild last. We'll do XRP last. All right, just making sure. Rec Trader, is that hidden bullish in Bitcoin or Ethereum? Hey, what's up, Spartacus? How's it going, buddy? You looking at the hidden bullish, Jimmy? My friends call me Jimmy. So, especially my friends from school, my school days. I was Jimmy growing up. Jimmy. Ethereum. Let me check Ethereum before we jump into Bitcoin here. Hidden bullish. Let's check it out. On the 2 hour. I'm still in BTC. Let's try. There we go. Let's see. Not seeing it, my brother. Not seeing it. I'm not looking back here. Okay. I'm looking at the immediate move here. Um, we do have a little bit of divergence. Price is coming down. Okay. While RSI is staying sideways. Um, that is not bullish divergence at all. Um, not seeing the hidden bullish there, buddy. Let me see. Hidden bullish. Now, if you're just looking at this last move here, I'd have to go into a smaller time frame. To me, the RSI needs to come on down. The RSI has hit this top row here, and it's gonna come on down one more time. So I'm not seeing any bullish divergence there. All the way back. Okay, yeah, that would be an invalid way to look at it. Looking back all the way here, um, all the way back, to what swing? This swing right here. And yeah, no problem, buddy. I'm glad to be here. I enjoy this just as much as you guys do. 54 people here. Welcome, y'all. Glad y'all are here. Awesome. So, all right. So if we go, if you go back to this swing right here, and then this swing right here, technically, yeah. But here's the deal. This thing, it's not convincing to me. Okay, so I think I see the divergence you're looking at. I think you're looking at this right here. So we got the price has not made a lower low up here, but yet the RSI has been on a downward trend. Okay, so that's technically hidden bullish, right? So here's the problem with that. If price makes another low like that, we've made a lower low. Okay, that doesn't mean we're not going to go bull. Okay, I'm just not seeing hidden bullish in a really convincing manner that I would want to trade off of it or say, oh yeah, there's bullish divergence right there. So that would be my take on that. Okay, so I would not look at that as a valid. Personally, I wouldn't trade off of that or put a lot of weight into that. I would rather see something off of this low and then this low. So I don't ever I don't look at. I know this is a rule for me that I won't look at this peak here. I'm going to look at this peak. Okay, this peak is an internal peak to this structure right there. So since we have this move here, I would not look at this peak here necessarily, except for very, very short-term moves. Okay, but if we're looking long-term, I need to go back to this peak. And so we really don't. What we do have is let's see, price is going up there. Price still going up there. So technically we don't have the divergence yet. However, I do see this wedge here. Okay, I do see that, and chances are we're going to come on down and then come on up. Chances are we're going to do something like that. So we're probably going to come on down and come on up. So that's what I'm looking for. But I'm looking for a down move first, guys. Looking for a down move first. All right, let's go to Bitcoin. Let's take a peek. I've been counting this as a wedge, as an ABC move in the Z. Now keep in mind my inclination is that we're going down for a Z wave, okay? But that Z wave needs to be made up of 3 waves, okay? So that Z wave needs to be 1, 2, 3, okay? Like that. And we're getting that first one. So the up move that I think is coming is just going to be a 3-wave move to the upside, but it's going to retest 10,095. You got support over here at 10, support over here at 95 in that ballpark. So, we might even the move might look something like this. We kind of come up hard to 95, back down, and then up hard to 10, and then we get rejected down. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. Guys, I never know. This isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you I know what's going to happen. I'm just saying these are plausible moves. Yeah, I use the wicks. I use the wicks on all my measurements. Okay, so anyway, I'm kind of looking at this as my X wave. It's really, really a nice, if you look just at the congruence here, look at this X wave here, and look at this X wave. I mean, it's really about the same size, guys. I really like it. I mean, as an X wave. So this is my first count that this is actually X. We're going to come down for Z, but we do have an up move coming. Okay, and so I know some guys are actually bringing the Y here. I don't like that because this is a 3-wave structure, and to me this started with a 5-wave. We got the 3, and then we got a 5. We got a good 5, 3, 5. So that to me is a better ending point here. That's why I'm putting it there. This is an X wave, but I think Sin Crypto is thinking more like this, which I want to be ready for it, but something like that as the X wave, and then on down. So I think we're both saying down, but it's just where we put in the Y's. To me, I did this count during a live stream, and I really love my sub count of that. So sounds like financial advice. What? No way, man. Just telling you how I see the market. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. I don't even play around with that stuff, buddy. Don't even play around with that. Let's see here. I know, but don't just don't even play. My wife's leaving, guys. Kissing on camera. No, I'm not mad at you, buddy, but just don't even play around. All right, all right. Let's see here. So anyway, that's my bias there. So that's like an A, B, C wave. And so let's dig into that. I mean, I've tried. I keep trying to talk myself out of that. Punk. I keep trying to talk myself out of this. Is it something else? Where it breaks down for me is right in here. I don't like this. Okay, I like it here. It's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this 5th wave. I don't like it. This is just a bunch of hooey, is what that is. It might turn into a WXY instead of an ABC. That Y wave is 1, 2, 3, or WXY 3, 3. Now we need 3. I mean, Khalid, that's what I've been saying. It's ending diagonal, but not the whole thing. Just this portion here. So like an ABC. So I've been saying ending diagonal, but still, I just can't stand this right here. So let's dig into that a little bit tonight. But let's kind of keep it here for now. A, B, C, right there. And this is ending diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is 5 finished? Who knows? Let's figure this out right here. I like it all the way up to the 4 wave, and then I just have a really hard time. So let me show you what I showed you the other night on. Let's see. Hey, I think he was calling me the punk. Max was. I don't know though. You have to clarify that, Max. He's over in Australia if you want to go get him. All right, so let's figure this out here. So here's what. And so one of the things I do, guys, when you guys are trying to figure out, what I try to do is just, okay, what do I have? Okay. So what I know I have here is I've got an impulse wave right there. Now here's the question: is all of that part of the impulse wave? I've done that a couple of waves. I've like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's an impulse wave, and it's done. Yeah, I think you're right, Ed. I would just like to know if I'm going to get another move to the downside or not. I think I am looking at Ethereum, but I'm not sure. Because this is just a bunch of chop. Nothing is what that is. It might be a beginning diagonal, maybe. A leading diagonal. But it needs to finish. The shape isn't very good. So, I don't know. All right, anyway, so what I've got here is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the way I think I like it the best so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't violate the 1. And then here's something interesting that I've been looking at. And I shared this the last time we had a video. That this is a 5. And then this is like a diagonal, guys. Not a diagonal, but a flat. A running flat. We got 3 waves there. Or 3 waves there. Something like that. And then that makes this last wave really, really clean. We started with a 5-wave structure, boom, and now we need to end with a 5-wave structure. That's what I want to happen. And that's going to put the 5th wave outside of the diagonal, which happens. The 5th wave often overshoots outside. I'm okay with that. Let me show you, like on an upward facing diagonal, a lot of times what'll happen is on that 5th wave, it'll do something like this. It'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. It'll break out of it and then come down. So that would be the same thing to the downside. It would break out of it to the downside. So that this fifth wave would kind of break down lower than we expect, kind of come down and hit that $8,200 region, um, maybe wick down to 8,000, who knows, and then break to the upside. Hey, welcome from Venezuela, buddy. Glad you're here. Elliott Wave Master. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Um, so add. That's hilarious. Let's flip a coin. Yeah, I'm looking to go long. So I'm going to tell you how I'm going to trade this in just a minute. What's up, Philip? Okay. So let's dig into this and see what's going on this last wave in the small time frame. What's Ethereum doing? Just playing around. Playing around. Oh man, excuse me. 49 of you here. Welcome. We're weeding some of them out. Some of this is too technical for some people for sure. So here's what I didn't like, guys. We didn't get a fifth wave, y'all. We didn't get a fifth wave at all. Okay, so check it out. We barely made the 1618 down here. We didn't quite make it. So we got this one, two, a beautiful third wave. I was really expecting to get a pullback and a fifth wave, and we haven't gotten it. So that's my inclination. I think we're going to get our fifth wave. I think we're going to get that fifth wave. Pretty certain. Um, Pretty certain we're gonna get a fifth wave down because of this extension here. Spartacus is all about structure. All about structure. I'll check out your chart here in a minute, Khalid. Thanks for sharing it, buddy. Definitely check it out. So what's going on here? Let's zoom into structures here. So like right here in the middle here. See how we okay. So let's just look at this. This is an extension from the other night, our lesson that we had the other night about structure and what we see. We see a three-wave move here, right? And it came up to the 1618, and you're thinking, oh, that's impulsive, right? No, because we didn't get the down move and then a follow-through on a fifth wave. So even though we came up to the 1618 here, guys, it's still corrective in my opinion because we didn't get that pullback and then a follow-through to get that fifth wave. Had we got the fifth wave, that would have been beautiful. That would have been a nice impulsive wave. But this is really just a corrective type wave, even though we wicked through the 1618. Okay, so let's look at this first wave here and measure it. What I'm trying to do is just measure and say, okay, what characteristics do I have here? Okay, came to the one-to-one extension here. Boom, boom, boom. So that is a corrective style wave as well. So I'm seeing a three-wave move there. Something there. A three-wave move there. And so what we've got is a larger three-wave move. So let's measure that larger three wave as one unit right there and see what fib extension we came to. Excuse me. We have not come to the 786 or the 1-to-1. And we may not. Got to the 618 and that's fine. What are we getting here? It's a really hard wave right there, buddy. Is that a running flat right there? I don't like it though because it doesn't have three waves here. I mean, I guess it's got to have three waves there. Running flat, guys? What do you think? Three wave, and now we're going to get the final three wave. And so taking a measurement of all, taking a measurement of all of it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You know what I think? I think Bitcoin just needs to come down right now. Excuse me. Well, I'm not long. I'm not long, Spartacus. I'm not long. I'm looking for a long entry. I am still short. I'm in my short position. I've been short from 9,600. I exited around 86.60 and then I got back in at 80, 87, 87. Short. Yeah, I think everybody's Nestor Ramirez Claros. I think everybody's looking for entry there. So I think there's going to be some kind of a reaction there, but guys, I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling fakey. I'm being set up by the market makers. That's the way I feel. This is all too. The anticipation is killing me. It's just all too much. I don't know. I got a bad feeling. Let's just say that. I got a bad feeling. So I'm looking for another wave down. Now here's the deal, guys. Right here, see my white line of death here? It's just a little line of death, but there it is. See, I've got it marked off my one wave right here, 1, 2. So if this wave surpasses that white line, this is invalidated as a 4 wave. Okay, this is not a 4 wave. So this wouldn't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be a. I'd have to find the 5th wave in here, but I didn't even make it to the 1618. That would change everything for me. Is that the 5th wave? 3 waves? Nah, it couldn't be. Excuse me. Not done yet. Okay. All right. So where am I looking long? I mean, I'm looking. I'm going to be watching price between 82 and 80. I want to watch price action from 8,200 to 8,300 in that ballpark. I want to see what price action does there. Then I want to see. I want to see price. If that doesn't hold, I want to see price around 78, 79. If that doesn't hold, guys, it's scary times. You're just going down, 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 down. And all of this was 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I can't stop yawning. Now remember, right here, guys, right here, this is a 3 wave. So to me, and I said this the other day, this right there, that wave is the critical key. That's a 3 wave. That's not 5 waves. That's 3 waves. That's telling me the nature of what all this is. It's all 3 wave-ish. It's all corrective. It's telling me we're probably going to get that up move. That's what I believe. So let's talk about some potential targets here. I'm going to do it a couple of different ways for you. First off, let's just take the one-to-one extension from this move at the top. One-to-one extension. 83.26, 8,300. Watch 8,300. That has some confluence right here with all of this price action right in here and the top of that wave. Okay? Let's talk about some other stuff. The bottom here, it's about 78.50 right there. So here's the zone right there. There's the zone. You see how we're narrowing though in our price action, getting smaller and smaller? It would seem to me that either we're just going to narrow on down into here and then shoot out of it like that, off of the one-to-one extension, or we're gonna get a false top, then it's gonna come on down, and then we're gonna go. And what would that mean? I wouldn't like that. I don't think that would look right, but the other option is that we just fall out of it and then we go up. So everybody, it's one of the straight candles down, and it goes deeper than everybody's expecting, freaks everybody out, and then we get a reversal off of it. I believe I'm going to be personally looking for longs. I mean, that's what I'm looking for, some kind of bounce here of several $100s, and it's probably going to go fast, and it's probably going to be in the morning, tomorrow morning. Yeah, Emery. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. So let's. Khalid, I haven't forgotten your chart either. By the way, wave 4 WXY. Okay. Um, let's talk about what if it goes up from here. We've already bottomed, and we're going up from here, which is a possibility. Let's talk about it. How do you trade it? First off, you kick yourself because you didn't take. I didn't take profit, and and you get really mad. See the divergence here, guys, from here. It's coming down while the price action is coming up, so it's weakening. I mean, the strength strength to the downside is weak. It comes in spurts. Price is coming down, lower lows. RSI is making higher. That's divergence. I can't stop yawning. Wow. I don't know how many that's been. All right. So if we continue up, we got to make some sense of that wave. It's got to become impulsive somehow. Usually, what they do, if this is going to become an impulse wave, it becomes some kind of a one wave, a two wave, a one wave, and a two wave. So it becomes a 1 2 1 2, and then they go up. And it kind of a 1 2 1 2 often looks very corrective when it's being made. And then you have some kind of diagonal here. Hey Samuel, buddy. So that could be a diagonal there. 1 2 3 4 5. Got a three wave down. Um, I've already said that's a three wave kind of corrective move. I don't like it. So what do we have? A running flat, and then we got a 1 2. I mean, it's got some nice red candles here, guys. Let's just have some hopes. If we come on down here, that's going to be good. That's going to be good. But I guess if we came up and broke this trend line up here, guys, that would signal me. Actually, if we broke my white line of death right here, that would signal me probably to go long. Probably if we came up and broke this, I'd probably be watching price action, wait for a pullback if we get it. Unless we start pumping, then jump in and make sure that I don't stay in too long. Very scary place to be, guys. Scary place in the chart. Yeah, heartbeat. That's the way to go. Take 50% profit now and see the rest later. Well, yeah, I'm just an all or nothing kind of guy. Let me check out. Let me check Khalid's chart here. Sorry, buddy. I'm so slow sometimes. All right, this is ugh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that's interesting. My only problem here is your A wave, but that would definitely make more. I mean, that would seem to try to deal with this crap in here for sure, and that would help understand the push up that we're getting today. So I see what you're doing there, Khalid. The only problem I have is this three wave right here, A wave. The only time you can have a three wave A is when you got a flat. Okay, so this wouldn't you couldn't have this. This wouldn't be right because the only time you can have three waves in the A is when you have a flat, and this isn't a flat. So this would have to be a W wave. It's a a it's an ABC there, small, but that's a WX and then a Y. Let's and by the way, what you've got here is my WXY count, except I don't have it as a diagonal. I just have the Y wave is a WXY and not an ABC. Does that make sense, Khalid? So yeah, you got to follow the rules. The only time you got to have three waves in A, and that's three waves. You can't count that as a five wave impulse. You can't because this is a three wave here, and that's not a flat either. Okay, so that's a WXY like that actually. Yes, that is a WXY. That's a three wave, and then there's a three wave there. So let me go to that section and play with Khalid's count for a minute. Hope you guys are okay with me messing with your counts and understanding the rules. I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys learn to apply the rules. That's why we chart in groups. We remind each other of rules. James Myers isn't bad for telling me rules. It's just it's how he's done it in the past. So he's good to remind me of rules, and that's fine, and I'm all for that. But it's just how we go about it, right? Just respect everybody and be kind. And so yeah, and so this isn't meant to be mean at all to mess up with your count. So yeah, we got to let's see, what is your you got that as a W wave. Yeah, and I would like to see the W here. This is Bitcoin. Okay. WX and then Y. Yeah, I don't like that W wave. It gives me a truncated, and that truncated thing is not very. It's not something I like to put on our chart much, unless that's the only thing I can do with it. So what I would like to see, what I would do, I guess if I were charting it, would be WX there and then Y down here. And then get the one-to-one extension down, gets us down here to 83 of all that. And then what you've got here is looks like a three-wave move there. So that looks like a WX and a Y inside the Y wave. So looks like we got another WX and a Y. Let me change the degree on that. Maybe change the color. Okay, so this three wave. Now I got a three wave. So that looks like a WX and a Y there. See, I know there are people that frown on this too, but how else do you count that? I think the diagonal covers it better. That's covers all the three waves within the rule set. WXY. Now what I would need to have is this to be three waves, because that's three waves, three waves. Now I need all that to be three waves. Let's see if we can get three waves out of that. So everything I have in the box right there, that I need to get three waves out of it. Can we do it? Well, we begin with five waves. Yeah, and so this goes back to my count, right? This goes right back to the count that I've been given, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then A, B, C as a flat. And now I need to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to see another fit. I mean, it's just back to the same. All those counts that we just did, it comes down to, I think we need another push down. Hey, good morning, Derek. How's it going from Australia? What's up, man? Hey, Jason. How's it going, buddy? I will look at EOS for you. Sure will. Sure will. Okay. So guys, let's go back to Ethereum here and use our correlation. We're reaching the top of a channel here. Looks like it's a good place to reverse. The RSI is kind of bending over here. It's going to cross my moving average, which is always a good sign to the downside. If you'll notice, whenever they cross, I'm going to teach you guys a trick here. If you guys want to try it, put a moving average on your RSI. Okay, here's how you do it. Up here where the RSI is, you can click these three little dots right there where RSI is, and then you go to add indicator on RSI. You click that guy right there, and then you choose moving average out of the list. And that's how I got this moving average put on the RSI. And then what you do is you open up that moving average and you go to inputs and you make sure the source of that moving average is the RSI. Okay, make sure it's not the moving average from the price, but make sure it's the RSI is the source. And what it does is it smooths out the RSI line. You can see divergences and better. And when that moving average gets up into the oversold region, buddy, or the overbought region, you know you're dealing with some reversals as well. So it's a really nice way to do it. I really like it on the 2 hour. Okay, I really like it on the 2 hour. Anyway, also, so anyway, once you notice that price, the RSI crosses the moving average right here, it's really a good indicator that price is going to continue down, especially when it's up from the overbought region. Okay. All right, man. Let me go to Litecoin. I'm going to come back. Anyway, we got my bias to the downside from Ethereum and Bitcoin. Let me go to Litecoin. Oh, shut up, Max. All right. But I didn't know you had a time constraint, so I'm going to jump right to it, buddy. Um, Here's my bias in the count. It's my way of dealing with all the three waves that I see everywhere. Okay. I got a three wave here, three wave there, three wave there, three wave there, and now I need to get a three wave down. So I'm looking at a WXYZ. That's my overall count here. That that last up move was some kind of a diagonal to finish out, an upward facing diagonal to finish out that wave, and now we've broken to the downside. So this to me right here is the reversal point right here, and then we need to figure out what that is. So let's zoom into that and see if we can count that wave. It's a bear. It's a bear. Okay. I'm gonna go to the 30-minute. Excuse me. I mean, you almost have to look at this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So there's 5. Unless, I go back and forth on this thing all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like a beginning wave, but this little thing right there, it's just hardly nothing. So, you almost have to kind of go like 1, 2, and now are we getting 3, 4, 5 like that? See, I just don't like the one-to-one extension there, because that's a one-to-one kind of wave. It almost looks more corrective than it does. See, it came to the 786 extension actually. By the way, just to clarify, for Max and I are friends, and he's being funny. So, just so you know. And if he's not being funny, then I'm outraged. You can have your $2 back, sir. Your 2 worthless Aussie dollars. um, Another way I've counted this is that's 1, 2, all that's 3, that's 4, and it comes in the fourth wave of the third, so I like that better. And then all that's 5, that's a fifth wave, and that accounts for the 786 extension there. So what that gives us is, yeah, the 786, the one-to-one, so it's an extended fifth wave maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 violates the 1, so that's a problem. This wick right here violates the 1, so that can't be. All right. fourth of the fifth. One, two, three. So all that's three. Three down to here. This is four. So that would be. So what do you do with all this stuff in here? All that's three. Let me think outside the box here for a second, guys. You Max, all you got to do is copy the last part of the URL up here. Just the like the letters after the word chart or X, whatever you have. Just paste that in. Um, uh, Mike, none of it's shown in my chat, buddy. You might see it, but I don't see it. Um, so yeah, I haven't seen any of your letters, Mike. If you've put them up, I haven't seen them. And Don's mad. I will be glad to. Yeah, I haven't seen anything you posted, Mike. I would have shown it. So what you got to do, guys, if you want to show me a chart, just take this right here. Don't not the whole link, just the last part of it where it says chart and on, and then give me those or X. You might have an X there instead, and give me all those letters. Okay. That's funny. Come on, man. That's hilarious. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. Dang, this is hard. What if it's a corrective wave, guys, and I'm trying to force it into an impulse? What if it's a corrective wave? Let's think like that. Let's see if we can three wave it. I still like this as five waves. So if that's the case, I mean, that would work there. Boom, boom, boom. What if it's this? What if it's this? What if we've got a three-wave there? That's a three-wave piece of junk is what that is. And then we've got a three-wave there. Three-wave there. And now we're getting a three-wave there. That would be a 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. What if that's a WXYZ? What if? What if? W, X, Y, X, Z. Unless the Z finished right here, but that looks too impulsive to me. Or the W is here. X is there. Okay, what if it's just a big WXY? I would have to see this as a three wave there, 3, 3, and it's finished. Now it's on the way up for bull. That's just a load of nothing. I mean, I don't know how to count that, guys. I don't. That looks like it. Mini expanded flat after the big expanded flat. Expanded flat. So are you looking at this, Mike, as expanded flat there and expanded flat there? Nah. No. I mean, there's a flat there. I see that. Is that some kind of flat? Boom, 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 boom. WXYZ. Oh. What time frame, Mike? 3 hour. 51 of you here. Welcome, y'all. We're just messing around with Litecoin right now, trying to figure it out. I can't figure it out. I don't know. I don't know. Expanded flat, boom. A, B, C. So you're thinking A, B, C? So we have an expanded flat here, expanded flat there, and now we're going up. What would that mean? Wow. I'm stumped, guys. I am stumped. Current wave, sure. See if we can figure that sucker out. See, we got the same triangle here. We got the same triangle in here as we had on Ethereum. D came a little low. So it may not be a triangle, but it certainly looks like one. We had a nice A, B, C. That's an impulse down, 3-wave. Is that an impulse? See, this came higher than that. Nope. So that's an expanded flat. So if that's an impulse, that's an expanded flat. We're going down. And that would finish us out. Finish this wave out. We haven't invalidated a 1, 2, 3, 4 big, giant, stupid, long, ugly 4-wave. I don't know, Mike. The flat. I don't. I just don't. I don't understand how that would. It doesn't fit in my macro system. I'd have to completely rework my macro understanding in order to understand the flat. So that's why I'm. Yeah. Came to the 786, and in this correction, the 786 has been repetitive area. So, see what Bitcoin's doing here. Bitcoin's coming. See what Ethereum's doing. See we getting the move. See how we cross the on the 2-hour. We crossing the uh, the moving average. And it's starting to come down. So yeah, that's looking good. Might get our down move. All right, let's finish up Litecoin here. One, 1, 2, 3, 4. All that was 5. We're not finished with the 5. That's the only way I can make sense of it, guys. Sorry. All right. So here's going to be my final say until something else happens. Now, this is 1, 2. That's 3. This is 4. We're finishing up 5, and that's going to be an impulse wave down to the downside. This fifth wave is that right? Yeah. 1, 2. See, the only problem is this wick, right? So I'm going to exclude the wick. I'm going to say that wick is invalid. It was just stop hunt, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're not. And we got to finish one more to the downside. That's the best I got, and that's going to correlate with an up move. That's going to give us our down move that we're looking for, and then it's going to give us the up move that we're looking for as well. I mean, that's the best thing I got. It's going to give us our down move here we're looking for, and then our up move. Um, Ethereum, I mean, it's going to, same thing. It's going to give us our down move and then our up move. I mean, so that's what I'm thinking, guys. We got to come down one more hit to the bottom. Let me check it out. So let's see, 3, 4, like that. That would work. Yeah, that would work. Um, so I got a one little 1-2 up there. I just don't like. Yeah, it actually works well. It actually works quite well. I like that, Mike. I like that. I don't think the four is a running flat. I think there's a flat right here, but I don't think it's a running flat. Um, I mean, I guess it could. So like that and like that. My only problem is this right here. That's the biggest holdup of this count. That screwed everything up for me when that happened right there. So, but I do like this. I do like that as the end of 3. Does that come to an extension that I like? It comes to the 2618 almost. And if I was more precise, it might be. Yeah, that comes down to the 2618. I like it. Let's do that. Let's just call that the count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting the 5th wave. We need one more push down. I think that gives us our impulse. I mean, what else do you do with that crap? That's just a. Uh, yeah, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. All right, Christina wants me to look at Bitcoin as a giant expanded flat. Let's look at it. Let's zoom out. Let me clear my chart. All right, Mike. I hope that was helpful, man. That would be nice, Ed. I'm not seeing it, Christina. I'm not seeing what you're seeing. Well, yeah. I mean, that big move right there is the expanded flat that I've been calling for, as is the X wave, and then we get into Z. So I don't know. So you see the fractal using EMA 13, EMA 30. Um, not quite. My brain's not seeing it, you guys. Yeah, my brain's not seeing it personally. Can you see the fractal using the 13 EMA weekly chart? I'll check it out. Hey. Let me reload it here. It's not letting me add indicators here. All right, the 30 is blue. So the fractal you're saying, I'm assuming here, is that we have, we got the 13 crossing over the 30 right here coming down. Um, so basically we got this move right here, a sizable move up, and then we came on down. And so the fractal you're seeing is we got this move here, sizable move up, and then we came on down, and then it would continue down like so. If it was the fractal, I'm assuming that's what you're showing me. Is that what you're showing me, Rec Trader? Okay. I mean, yeah, fractals go, as far as they go, um, but they don't always play out. So I never really. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm very bearish. Maybe that's why y'all like the channel. I see you, Max. I'm glad we got you done. So yeah, I'm very bearish, but I tend to find the I want to see the evidence in the Elliott wave count that we're going down. So yeah, what a tough place we're at, guys. To kind of summarize where I think we're going tonight, and then I want to look at some of the EOS was requested, and there was another one. It was somebody asked for something had a V in it. I can't remember. If somebody could remind me what that is. But yeah, I think we got one more hit to the low. We're gonna have a little bit of a bounce, and then we're going on down again, even more. And it wouldn't that move would not show on the weekly. It would happen within a week's time, maybe. So probably wouldn't show on a weekly chart. I would imagine. It might, but it would be one blip, just like one little blip on the weekly chart, and then down we go. V chain. Okay, thank you. So looks like we're getting. Come on. I want to see some follow through here on this candle to the downside. I'd like to see. We got we got a tweezer top here, and I'd like to see some follow through. If we get another little red candle and a push back up, I'm going to be so frustrated. I want to see this candle take us down. Break that low right there, baby. So yeah, I'm kind of looking for Ethereum to kind of roll on over. Looking for LITECOIN. Man, LITECOIN is just resilient, isn't it? Yeah, you thought you were going down. Nope, not going down. I was looking for LITECOIN to have some follow through. It might still, but to the downside. One more hit to the down. Okay. Chain link. We can look at link, VChain, and EOS. Sure. So I'm watching for that. If we get the up move, then guys, I'm probably going to set a stop buy somewhere beyond the beyond this trend line up here. Draw this trend line. Draw that trend line, guys, right there. You get a break above it that closes, I might be buying right there if this comes on up. So I might have a stop purchase somewhere in that region. Because this would have to be a bunch of 1-2-1-2s then. I don't think so, but never know. You never know. All right, let's look at the final ones that you wanted to look at. EOS, sure. Down. It's going down. Break. Break. So, you see that pattern there? It's going to break. Draw that trend line. Watch the break. Sell it. Not financial advice. Just a simple way to trade. Doesn't always work, but works pretty well. It's not a bad strategy, especially for new traders. Just on these uptrends, draw that bottom trend line. When it breaks, you wait for the hook up, so break, hook, and then go. So trade that go sign. So it breaks the line, it comes back, enter short to the downside. Okay, let's look at EOS from an Elliott wave standpoint. Let's been a while since I've looked at EOS. I don't have any familiarity with the chart. So I'm going to do this as if I was doing it for the first time. Grace. Nope. I can't stop yawning. I got this count here. All right. I was just kind of counting, measuring some stuff, getting some frame of reference there. It's really hard, guys. I mean, this is kind of like Ethereum. It's pretty hard. I don't know. Got a 5-wave. I could think of so many ways to interpret this. It's a big I don't know burger. Five. 3, 5. That's an ABC. 3. I can't stop yawning. See, this looks like that flat I was telling you guys about. Or that's a 1, 2. But that's not a 1, 2, 3. Because it comes up to the 1 to 1 1276 extension. And then we've got this kind of reversal wave happening there. That's a 5-wave clears day right there. 5. Yeah, EOS is going down. One, two, three, four, 5. Can't be any clearer. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see where it's going. Where's it headed? It hit the 1 to 1. I have to be able to get 5 waves if we're going to have it finished. One, one. Yeah, this junk is just junky. It's what it is. It's either finished or really bearish. I mean, really bearish. So which one do you think? It's either finished or really bearish. It's the same problem as all the other charts. How do you interpret that mess? It's not clear. Is that 5 right there? Is that a flat right there? So if that's 1, 2, 1, 2, we're going down. Down, down. And not just a little bit down, a lot down. The 1618 down here is $3.09. But it would imply that we're heading down even further than that. If this is a 5, 3, and a 5, see, I got a 5 nice waves here, but I don't have a clear 5 waves here. That's just a big. What in the world is that? I wish I could be clearer with you guys, but I just can't tell what that is. Same problem we have with LITECOIN. Same problem. So the conclusion I had was that we got to come down and then we're coming up, but it doesn't look like that for EOS. I guess it could be that. Okay. Pretty tough, but it's looking down. Got a leg down coming. How far it goes, I cannot tell you. 320 at least, I would say. Maybe. I'm getting a strange feeling we might have a big move coming on our hands to the downside. Hey, what's up, K4? Glad you made it. Glad you made it. It's the best I got with EOS, guys. I'm sorry. Let's try VeChain. Heartbeat, I'll check out your chart in just a minute. Link is coming, I promise. Let's do VeChain against Tether, I guess. I can look at Tezos coming right up. Where K4 Liberty? Where are you in the world? I mean, VeChain's just going up. I think I asked that a while back. I'm from Chesapeake. Is VeChain new, guys? Binance. There we go. Thank you. Okay, okay, it's not that new. I mean, it's new, but it's not like as new as what I was just looking at. Okay, that made a lower low. That's the low right there. So we've had a nice. Y'all been seeing this big bull move from V Chain. You're like, what's going on? I got you now. So on the 8 hour, we got some major divergence here, guys, and it's widespread divergence. I would be selling it right now, personally, not financial advice. If I owned it, I'd be looking to take profit. I would wait for one more little push to the upside. Maybe, if you get it. You may not get it, because if BTC dumps, you may not get it. Now, if BTC pumps, you may get it. But I can't tell you that that's what's going to happen, but we got divergence here, okay? Um, we've got strength is petering out while price is going up. We've got some divergence here. Um, Draw this trend line on your chart. So that's too far to wait. Draw this trend line on your chart right there. Draw that trend line right there. If you get a break to the downside there, you might get a hook back and then down. That's on the 8 hour. Let's look on the 4 hour. Now on the 4 hour, guys, we've got a little bit different type of divergence. In the 4 hour, we've got more of a bullish divergence. That's where I was talking about. You might get that last pump. It's gonna. You're probably gonna bust out of it here. It's gonna give you a little bit of a pump and then take you on down. All right. That's what I'm looking at right there, and probably gonna get a bust to the upside. Okay. Yeah, watch out for that divergence there on the 8 hour. On the 4 hour, it's more bullish. Let's see what the 2 hour says. Yeah, you still got that wedge there on the 2 hour. What's more of a channel? Well, it's a wedge. It's on the higher side of things. I would draw that line on your chart. If you get a break of it, you know, think about taking profits. Wait for a pullback and then re-enter. But guys, you're a little late to the party. I wouldn't be thinking about buying it right now. Never buy, as a general rule of thumb, never buy after it's been pumping a while. I mean, how do you know how long it's going to pump? Wait for a pullback, a magnitude of 50% of that pump, at least. Wait for a pullback of 50 to 60, and then you can consider, you know, investing. As a general trading rule, not financial advice. Yeah, it would be kind of a hidden bullish, kind of. But it's another one of those I don't like. But yes, it is. It's hidden bullish. On the 2 hour in particular. It's really clear on the 2 hour. Even from right here, which I like better. This is exaggerated bullish divergence right there. So that's exaggerated divergence. So we're going to probably get a push to the upside soon. It'll probably bounce off this line. Drop more precise here. Hit the golden zone, sure. Sure. There you go. Bitcoin, stop messing. It's messing with us, y'all. Fall over, won't you? All right, let's look at the next ones you wanted to look at. Since I'm doing a Saturday night charts, guys, I may not do a Sunday night charts unless there's something to do tomorrow. But the main book out there, Rec Trader, is the Elliott Wave Principle by Frost and Prechter. Let's see here. I promised XRP. So let's look at XRP real fast. Keeps making lower lows, guys. Looks like a wedge. Maybe. It didn't come down and touch. Got one more move. It's not a wedge. There's a three-wave structure. Three-wave, three-wave right there. 18 cents. 1-to-1 extension. If this move finished right there, well, you're going up, right? But Bitcoin's coming down. I mean, have I considered writing a book? I need some more years of experience trading first. I'm about to go full time. I've only been learning this guy since 2017, so just kind of a student. Um, I'm doing an Elliott Wave night. I'm trading night school though on Thursday nights, so you can watch those. Same deal. This flat and then that down push. Really odd. Really odd. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might get an extended fifth wave. There's some confluence down here, guys, at 18 cents. I'm a bear. I'm a burr. 3 wave, 3 wave, 3 wave. I'm a burr. See that 3 wave structure there? And that 3 wave structure? There's your last 3 wave structure. And there it is right there. That's what I think. 18 cents is my call for XRP. That's what I think. I don't know. What's up, Rick? You got to rewind it, buddy. Got to hit the rewind button. We've been trudging through charts, but glad you're here, buddy. Glad you're here. Tron. Okay, I'll hit Tron here in a little bit. All right, Link. I'm not doing like heavy counting here. I'm just kind of giving general direction, guys, on this general direction. Let you guys mess with trading it. That's not enough info, is it? Let's try. There we go. Link's just been on a tear. Wow. $7 is very plausible. If that's a 1-2 right there of the next wave, 1-2, all that's 3 and that's 4, and we go up for 5, guys. I mean, it came right down to the 382. Wow. Interesting. Link is looking pretty dang good. It's kind of doing its own thing as well, which is interesting to me. This could be the end of a one wave. There was bearish divergence up here. It looks like it already played out. Um, Looking like it's going to come on down. But I think overall, it's on target for $7. If I had to guess. Unless this is corrective here. No. On the 8-hour, we have divergence there. Kind of. Well, we had divergence here to there, and we got this downward, and then they pushed it back up again. So they're pumping it. They're pumping it. But I get skeptical at these pumps. A little late in the game to get in. I'd wait for a 50% pullback, and then maybe this looks. I can't tell. So that wick right there is just kind of blows everything out of the water. It makes you start the wave. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'd say the next move is going to be down. That's the way it looks like. It's a topping pattern, kind of a double top there. We had divergence on the last wave on the 8-hour, and then we made kind of a double top. It's kind of petering out. Probably going to come on down first before it heads on up. But long term, maybe $7. Because that's 1-2. Okay. So that's a 1-2. That's a good 5 wave there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and it looks like they're doing a expanded flat correction, because that's a good 5 wave there, ending diagonal right there for a 5th wave. Then they're doing a 3 wave down, 3 wave up. They're going to come down. Yeah, this is expanded flat at the top. It's coming down, guys, I think. Watch 257 to 220 in that range. You're going to want to see 5 waves coming down. If I'm right, you want to see that, and then off to the races. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. All right. What's up, Nick? What's up, Lucky Trades? Hey, buddy. Okay. What's up, Jordan? Whew. You guys are working me tonight. Y'all are working me hard. XTZ was the next one. Who has the best chart for XTZ? Hit BTC. There it is. Wow. Not yet, buddy. Okay, the way I'm seeing this correction, I have this bias here, guys. W, X, and Y. And, you know, we got W, X, Y. Expanded flat. Same as Bitcoin, Litecoin coming down for Y. Going to come down in 3 waves. I don't know. This could be finished 3 and we're going up. So what it looks like. It's a 1-to-1 extension. Got a impulsive move. The only problem is how do you count that? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, there's 5 waves there. 2, 3, 4. So it could be a 5-3-5 and it's finished. Looks like it finished 5 waves there. So that's some kind of a 5 wave there, finished. interesting here. So this is what this looks like to me. A, B, C. So this is an expanded flat right there. So A, B, and now we're going to get a three-wave move to the downside. I don't think it's buy time yet. Gonna wait for it to finish like Bitcoin and Litecoin and Ethereum and all that jazz. Tezos looking good, but it might have some more downside to come. If it starts breaking this high right here, it's a buy, because that'll be 1, 2. So if it starts breaking that high right there, this would be a 1 wave. That's a 2 wave. This would be a finished correction there. That'll be a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So watch out for that. Watch that high. But I'm thinking coming down. That's a guess. I'm getting pretty tired, guys. I'm gonna call it a night here. What's ETC? What is that? That's Ethereum Classic. Okay. Cool. Nope. It's got another low to hit. Best I can tell. If it breaks this high, it's bully. Wait for a pullback and then you go. So if it breaks this high, wait for a three-wave pullback. There's your trade. But there's the expanded flat that's on all the charts. It's on all the charts. Okay, guys, I'm pretty tired, guys. We've been on for a couple hours now. I'm gonna call it a night. There you go. Rewind it if you want to catch Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. We spent some heavy time talking with that. All right. With that, thanks again for checking in, and did the best I could. Hung in there the best I could. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.